Hello, and welcome to the fourth video in my series of guides on how to use the coding website Scratch. In this video, I'll be explaining how to use sound coding blocks as well as sound effects. By now, you probably know how to make a project in Sprite, and if you don't, I recommend you watch the first video, but there's still more to learn about sprites and coding that I haven't explained yet. Every sprite that you make can use different sound effects to improve the experience of your project. I'll quickly explain how sound effects work in the Sound tab before I explain the code blocks related to it. You can put any audio into a sprite they have downloaded and upload it straight into the Upload tab right here. You can record a sound from your microphone or take a sound effect from the sound effect library that's already been pre-made. When looking at an actual sound effect, you can edit effects onto it, such as making it faster, slower, louder, softer, or quieter. You could also mute it, make it fade in or out, reverse the audio, or add a robot effect to it. You can also highlight over a specific part you want to cut out or add one of those effects onto a specific part as opposed to the entire thing. Now I'll start explaining some of the code blocks related to the sound effects, how they work, and how it impacts the sound effects. This section will be shorter than normal because there are very few code blocks that have to do with sound effects. Play sound effect until done will play whatever sound effect you have selected, and then wait for that sound effect to finish before moving on to the next coding block in the script. Start sound effect will just activate the sound effect and then move on into the script without waiting for the sound effect to finish. Stop all sounds will cancel every sound effect being currently played. Change pitch effect by 10 will pitch up the sprite by however much you set it to, essentially making it so whatever sound effects are being played by the sprite will be pitched up or down depending on how you change it. Same with set pitch to 100, which will set the sprite's pitch to whatever specific number you set it as. For those two coding blocks, you can also change it to be pan left/right instead of pitch, which essentially makes it so you'll hear the sound effect coming from the right if you set it as a positive number, or from the left if you set it to a negative number. This is best heard with stereo headphones where you can hear the sound and where it's coming from exactly, either from your right or left speaker. Clear sound effects will set the pitch, and pan/left and right will set back to normal for the sprite. Change volume by -10 will change the volume by however much you set it to for that specific sprite. And set volume to 100% will set the volume for the sprite's sound effects to whatever you set it as. And lastly, you can turn on the volume button here to see on screen what the volume level is for the specific sprite without having to see it in your code. And that's all for today. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comments and I'll try my best to respond. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.